£14.42.
That's £14.42 an hour. Okay, so that's the guy that's the first job of 45k at 60 hours.
Yeah.
And we said £14, yeah? Now go to do 36k. Yeah? Divide that now by 52. And does everyone know what we're doing it by 52?
It's the
weeks.
Yeah.
And now divide that now by 40.
£17.30.
Now, on visuals, you're not going to clock that. You're going to be like, yeah, what are you doing? Get the 45k job.
Yeah. No.
You're on £14 an hour.
But the whole.
You're better off doing that other job and try and get overtime.
Yeah.
But people don't calculate the hours in their salary. So when that people were like, oh, why doesn't that guy take the 50k a year job?
It's not that much more.
When you actually
it's not.
But when you calculate, let's just say he was doing 68 hours, yeah. When you actually do the maths of that job, yeah. Let me look at it now. So let me get my calculator up. Okay, so 50k. You then divide that by 52. Then you then divide that by, let's say 60. Let's say it was, so that's 961 divided now by 68 hours. He's on £14. Like it looks great, but to tell me that a 19 was he 19, that guy? The one that was
something like that. When I saw it straight away,
it's not that great.
I wrote no, yeah, then I deleted it because it's Twitter.
Now how?
Someone's gonna come for me.
Now you might know better than me. How hard is it to get a job now? That's £14 an hour. Is it hard?
Tesco delivery, doing a delivery is £14 an hour. So
it's not hard to get a £14 an hour job. So it's not.
No, it's not.
So people are like, oh, he's lazy. He's 19. He should be making the most of it. My friend, it's £14 an hour.
Yeah.
The average person can get paid £14 an hour.
Bro, he's 19. He needs to have a fair balance of social and working. A lot of people don't realize it. You see, like people have this theory in their head that when you're young, all you need to do is boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I believe in work hard, yeah, but at the same time, yeah, we know, man, them in our age, innit, who they battered work when they were young, and now it's like they feel like they're catching up on.
They got no social skills. And they don't understand social context. Yeah,
so
stuff like that.
You see it like where you're out and they're doing certain things, and you're like thinking to yourself,
"You're
like,
weird.
oh, yeah,
you're weird. Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
Yeah,
well, you should have done that
years ago. I learned, so you don't do that now. Yeah, but I think there's a whole. The reason why I said the 36k job is because he's got more time. So them 10, 20 hours, whatever that he would have spent at the other job, he can spend that now networking with people,
socializing with his age mates,
and not
things.
Networking horizontally, but networking vertically with the people around him. So like, I feel like people approach networking from a selfish perspective.
Yeah.
It's like they see someone and they're like, what can you do for me, sort of thing. Whereas like if you look vertically and look at the people around you, so like your cousins, your friends, and people like that, and say, what can I do for you to help you, and then you all kind of elevate together. It's a lot better than that, because your 36k and my 36k together, we got a lot more money and a lot more free time than the people that are smashing out hours.
But a lot of people don't understand. They preach this work. Yes, work, but at the same time, you need a fair balance, man.
You need a balance, but I just think
you need a balance,
just
man.
before you even all you young people who are applying for jobs now, or getting jobs, or just finished graduating, always do the salary divided by 52 weeks in a year, then divided by the hours you're doing, so you can see exactly what you're being paid hourly. Because once again, with this guy I'm talking to, where there was 2 job offers. One was 45k at 60 hours a week, and the other one, let me just make sure I get it right. Let me just get the numbers up, so I don't.
Salaries bamboozle people anyway. Like the jump from 50k to 60k, to me, knowing what you can make, like self-employed or just doing a little side hustle thing.
It was 45k at 60 hours and 36k at 40 hours. The actual 36k job doing 40 hours was paying £17 roughly an hour, and the 45 at 6 was paying 14. So I said to him to go for the 36k, and I said, why do you think I'm saying that? He goes, oh, why do you want me to earn less? I said, no, you're actually not earning less.
No.
Per hour, you're earning more.
36k is very doable as well.
Yeah,
it's
and
very,
that's why I
very,
always
very
talk
doable.
about those who are self-employed.
Entry-level jobs.
A lot of times, self-employed people might be making more money, but they're doing more hours. So when you break down the actual hours or what they're getting paid hourly, sometimes it's less than what you're earning in your job. There were times when I was doing 17 hours, 18 hours a day. I might have made maybe, I don't know, £400 that day, but you might have made £200, but you done maybe half the hours that I done. Do you know what I mean? So we're both earning the same money. So it's just very important to that when looking for those jobs, to actually calculate what your salary is hours-wise, so you don't get you don't get stung.
I think when you're younger as well, so like let's say like 19, 25, it's the people you meet as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't think your main focus should be money. I think it should be what rooms can I get in with
Oh, yeah,
this
definitely.
with this job, can I get into this room and meet this person?
100%,
Because
I agree.
outside, and can I take this person for a drink?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Spend the £40 on them, take them for a drink, and just pick like, do you know what I mean?
No, I agree. Like if there was a job that was paying £14 an hour and the one was paying 17, but the £14 an hour in that industry, you're going to be meeting people that can elevate you in this progression. By all means, go and do it. So there's nuances to everything.
Yeah.
But if your role is, I just want to get paid,
Yeah.
then my friend, you need to calculate how much you're being paid hourly. But once again, if you are young and you have got no dependents, graft. I know you've got to have a balance, but what else are you doing? Like
No, I can't even lie to you. You see, when I
you
used
got to
to,
graft.
Yeah.
when I used to work during the Olympic year, one job was paying £10 an hour, 14 hours. Then the weekends I was working nights security. No, I was paying £11 an hour, but I was doing 14 hours. Then weekend I was working night security, and so I was working from Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights.
Was that doing doors? Or was that
I
like
was doing doors.
Okay.
So at the same time, the 14-hour job, I was working those days as well. So I was working 6 days.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll finish work. Maybe I'll finish like 8. I'll sleep in the back till 10 at the next job. So I'll literally go from there down the road. It was all on Oxford Street to the next job. Sleep in the office till 10. Work from 10 till 4. That one was 15 an hour. Go home. Literally sleep like 1 hour. Shower. I was back out, bro.
Do you reckon you could do that
I
now?
was miserable. Hell no. I was miserable. But my older brethren who used to work there as well with me, Senna, this Senegalese guy, Senna was doing the same thing. And he would be busting joke. He goes, you're tired. He goes, me? Lunchtime. Watch. This guy goes, gets changed, hops out his suit, puts his tracksuit, runs to fitness first, bangs weight, comes back. Then in between, when I'm going to go sleep at the other job, he goes, I need to go see my wife quickly. He goes home, bangs his wife, and goes back.
But between 18 and 25, what should, let's say someone is not studying, okay, and they're just working and grafting. What should they be focused on between 18 and 25? What should be their purpose or goal? So you're 20 what?
25.
You're 25 now.
Yeah.
What are you working towards?
What do you mean?
As in, what are you working towards now? So what's your purpose? What are you working towards? Like, what's your aim? Like, you're obviously you're making money, however you're making money. What is it for? Like, do you have a purpose?
Yeah, my freedom.
Your freedom.
Yeah, my freedom.
And how many hours would you say, including your editing, including your filming, how many hours would you say you're doing weekly? And I've said, add your work, your actual job, and this as well. How many hours would you say you're doing a week? And including your editing, because even to flip it back, one thing, when people want to charge for videography, one thing people forget is the drive there. They forget the editing. So you got to remember, if you've done a 2-hour episode, and you want me to edit that, I have to watch that 2 hours episode, and probably have to watch it again
Twice, yeah.
So that's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Plus the 2 hours I did filming, plus whatever I did. So I just thought I'd throw that in. But so how many hours would you say you do weekly, roughly?
At least 60. At least 60.
Would you say you still have a good balance?
Because of the flexibility with editing and stuff, I would say I manage it quite well.
Would you say you've got a balance, though, work-life balance?
No,
No?
no, at the moment.
Would you say you're working because 60 hours? Does that sound what 60? Okay.
Because it's 60 as a minimum. That's 60 on a good week. That's 60 when Chisel films once, my other clients film once. Sometimes Chisel might want to film twice. Like today, this week, for example.
How many hours would you say you sleep? Sorry to interrupt you. How many hours? I'm trying to calculate something. How many hours? 7 hours?
Yeah, but let's six.
Seven. So 7 times
6
7
hours
is
broken
49 hours. Yeah. So let's do this. 49. So there's 24 times 7.